The train was late. Normally this would have worried her. Normally she would have been on the edge of the platform, pacing up and down impatiently, glancing from the track to the station clock and back again to the line stretching away into the distance, empty. Today, however, was far from normal. Today everything was different. Today it didn't matter if the train was 5, 10, even 15 minutes late. Today she had all the time in the world, all the time she needed, and yet no time at all. Even the train she was awaiting wasn't her normal one, not the usual small 2-carriage sprinter that carried her, day in and day out, to and from the town where she studied. No, the train she was expecting today was the long, snaking express that carried passengers all the way from the Scottish capital to its English counterpart. It would not carry her all that way, though. And there it was, at last. The first indication that the train was approaching came from the rails that hummed and sang with the vibration from the weight of the rolling stock. This was it, the moment she had been waiting for. As the Edinburgh-Waverley to London's King Cross Express, travelling at over 80 miles an hour, thundered through the station, the girl stepped from the platform. James Potter stood in front of the window, staring out at the rain-swept landscape. Staring at it, but not seeing it. Not seeing it, although the rolling fields represented only a fraction of the hugely successful agricultural business he had nurtured and managed from small beginnings to the powerhouse it now was. None of this mattered, for now all that James could see was Denise. She filled his vision, waking or sleeping. He could see her clearly now, her school blazer, the grey pleated skirt, the knee-length socks, the beret set at a rakish angle, the crisp white blouse, and the tie, the sole sign of minor rebellion, knotted loosely, exposing the top button of her blouse. He saw the smile on her upturned face as he bent to kiss her cheek every morning, saw it as clearly as if she was actually in the room, not solely in his imagination. Denise was his favourite, his baby, his little girl. Perhaps it was because of her shy, timid nature. Not that he didn't love Fiona, but Denise's elder sister was much more self-reliant, much bolder and self-confident. He didn't hear the door open, didn't hear Fiona enter the room. She cleared her throat nervously, which made him look round. His elder daughter looked upset, but that was natural as they waited for news. He'd heard it said that not knowing was the worst. He'd believed it then, didn't believe it now. He didn't want to know. "What do you want?" he asked, his tone sharper than he'd intended. She had disturbed his daydream, a daydream where everything was all right, where life was normal, a daydream where everyone was happy, except that since his wife's death, each day was tinged with a little sadness, even before. "What is it?" Potter repeated. "I told you I wasn't to be disturbed."